Goodness grows, story time, with thanks to all that grow goodness. The earth, the sun, the wind, the rain. The earth, the sun, the wind, the rain. The earth, the sun, the wind, the rain. The seeds we were sowing, our goodness now growing. We thank earth and sun, wind and rain who sustain. The seeds we were sowing, our goodness now growing. We thank earth and sun, wind and rain who sustain. The earth, the sun, the wind, the rain. The earth, the sun, the wind, the rain. The earth, the sun, the wind, the rain. The seeds we were sowing seem so small and alone, but they are not. Anyone that feels small or alone always is surrounded by the magical, mighty powers of earth and sun and wind and rain. Magical, mighty powers that help the little seed grow into goodness, grow into good food. Good food, all grown from a small seed.
You grow all that from seeds?
Well, actually, I didn't grow all this myself, but I know who did, because I got it from the market. The market's a great place because you can meet the people who sowed the seeds and tended the plants and picked the produce, meet the farmers who helped to grow the food.
So who grew all this?
Well, it's a funny story, actually. And stories should begin. Once upon a time. Once upon a time, I went to the market to get my food. And there were many, many stalls there, all piled high with produce, but there was one stall which had the most delicious, delectable, delightful looking food. But there didn't seem to be anyone there to sell it. So I called out, hello? And a small voice called back, hello, can I help you? A small voice from a small person, a child, children. Yes, I'd like to get all this lovely stuff. How much do you think it would be? Oh, it'd be, maybe I need some help with the maths. Oh, I can help. But, maybe someone could help writing the receipt. I don't feel so strong at that. Oh, me, I'll do that. Although, maybe someone could help talk to the customer. I'm feeling a bit shy. Oh, yes, that's me. That's me. If we all work together, we can do this. Just like we work together to grow all of this food. You grew all of this?
The children grew it.
The children? Why, yes, we did. In our children's garden. Would you like to come and visit and see for yourself? And so we went to the most wonderful garden, the children's garden. The most delicious, delightful, delectable garden. There were cauliflowers fluffy and cabbages green and strawberries sweeter than any I've seen. And the air was sweet too, sweet with the scent of flowers, sweet with the sound of song, the song of the cauliflowers fluffy and cabbages green. Cauliflowers fluffy and cabbages green, strawberries sweeter than any I've seen, beetroots purple and onions white, all grow steadily day and night. The apples are ripe, the plums are red, broad beans sleeping in their blankety beds. brown, the beans are flat, the apples are red, the plums are red, broad beans sleeping in their blankety bed. Orangey carrots and turnips green, reddening tomatoes that used to be green, brown potatoes and little leaves, down in the darkness where the celery sleeps. Apples are ripe, plums are red, broad beans sleeping in the blankety beds. The apples are ripe, the plums are red, broad beans sleeping in the blankety beds. The apples are ripe, the plums are red, broad beans sleeping in the blankety beds. The air was sweet with the sound of song in the children's garden. And I wondered, is that your secret for growing such delicious, good food? Well, yes, of course we sing through the garden and we do the usual things. We feed the soil, catch the sun and keep the water flowing. You don't need much for growing. A patch of earth in the ground or in a pot. Maybe some tools to help you dig and water and carry. Just don't forget to sing. To sing while you work, to sing while you feed the soil, catch the sun and keep the water flowing, to sing a song of growing. Feed the soil, catch the sun, keep the water flowing till the growing's done. Feed the soil, catch the sun, keep the water flowing till the growing's done. For goodness above, we need goodness below, so dig deep in your soul. As we feed the soil, catch the sun, goodness will grow for everyone. Catch the sun, keep the water flowing till the growing's done. Feed the soil, catch the sun, keep the water flowing till the growing's done. For goodness above, we need goodness below, so dig deep in your soul. As we feed the soil, catch the sun, goodness will grow for everyone. Catch the sun and goodness will grow for everyone. Feed the soil, catch the sun and goodness will grow for everyone. We feed the soil, catch the sun and goodness will grow for everyone. The sound of song sweet in the air in the children's garden. That must be your secret for growing such good food.
The children grew these from seeds?
Yes, from seeds. Yes, from seeds. Though we did have some help from the mighty, magical powers that help to grow goodness from the earth. The earth. It holds and grounds and gives quiet dark for germination. The earth helps to grow goodness in the children's garden.
The children's garden?
Oh, yes, and if anyone ever doubts me, I just look inside to my inner earth. It holds me and grounds me. It gives me quiet, dark to germinate ideas. And I thank the earth. The earth, the earth, the earth, the earth. Mother Earth, Mother Earth, take a seed and give it birth. Mother Earth, Mother Earth, take a seed and give it birth. The earth, the earth, the earth, the earth. The earth. Thank you, Earth, for growing such good food. What else is there?
Healthy broccoli.
Grown from seed in the children's garden. But with a little help. Oh yes, help from the mighty magical powers that help grow goodness. With help from the sun. The sun that shines bright and the seedlings strive towards its light. Where leaves breathe it in and weave it mysteriously, magically into life. The sun that helps grow goodness in the children's garden.
The children's garden?
And if anyone ever doubts me, I just look inside to my inner sun. It shines bright, and friends will smile at my light. And I thank the sun. The sun, the sun, the sun, the sun,
the sun,
Father, the sun,
the sun,
gleam and
the sun,
glow,
the sun,
make it
sun,
warm and
sun,
let it
sun,
grow.
the sun,
Father,
the
the sun,
the sun,
gleam and
the sun,
glow,
the sun,
make it warm and let it glow. The sun, the sun, the sun, the sun. The sun helps things grow. Thank you. It helps goodness grow in the children's garden. What good food there is there. Grown from seed.
The children grew these from seed.
Beetroot from seed. Oh, though we did have a little help. Help from the magical, mighty powers that help goodness to grow. Help from the wind. The wind that breathes in life and teaches how to bend in the breezes. The wind that helps goodness grow in the children's garden.
The children's garden.
And if anyone ever doubts me, I look inside to my inner strength, my inner wind that teaches to bend in the breeze and breathes in life. The wind. The wind. The wind. The wind. The wind.
The wind, the wind,
Brother,
the
wind.
the wind,
Breathe and blow.
the wind,
So the leaves are green may grow.
the
Rub the wind,
the wind,
breathe and
the
blow.
wind,
So the leaves are green may grow. The wind, the wind, the wind, the wind. The wind, thank you for growing goodness in the children's garden.
The children grew these from seed.
Well, seed potatoes, but yeah. Oh, we did have a little help though. From those mighty magical powers that help to grow goodness. Help from the rain. The rain that washes away the dirt and dust of old and leaves all clean for a fresh green future. The rain. The rain. The rain. The rain. The rain. The rain.
The rain.
Sister
The
rain.
The rain.
Shed thy
The rain.
tears.
The rain.
Shed thy
The
tears to
rain.
swell the
The
grain.
The rain.
Sister
The
rain.
The rain.
Sister rain. Shed thy tears to swell the grain. The rain. The rain. The rain. The rain. The rain. Thank you for growing such goodness in the children's garden. Thank you to all the mighty magical powers that grow goodness. And remember, the children's secret was to sing. And so they sang a song for all the mighty magical powers, a song for Mother Earth, Father Sun, Brother Wind and Sister Rain. A song that sang a blessing on every part of every plant, a blessing on the blossom, a blessing on the root, a blessing on the leaf and stem, and a blessing on the fruit. A song of blessing on the blossom. Blessing on the blossom, blessing on the root, blessing on the leaf and stem, blessing on the fruit. Blessing on the blossom, blessing on the root, blessing on the leaf and stem, blessing on the fruit. Blessing on the blossom, blessing on the root, blessing on the leaf and stem, blessing on the fruit. Blessing on the blossom, blessing on the root, blessing on the leaf and stem, blessing on the fruit. Blessing on the blossom, blessing on the root, blessing on the leaf and stem, blessing on the fruit. Blessing on the blossom, blessing on the root, blessing on the leaf and stem, blessing on the fruit. Mother Earth, take our seed and give it birth. Father Sun, gleam and glow, make it warm and let it grow. Sister Rain, wipe your tears and shall the rain. Brother Wind, breathe and blow, so the leaves are green they grow. Singing, blessing on the blossom, blessing on the root, blessing on the leaf and stem, blessing on the fruit. Blessing on the blossom, blessing on the root, blessing on the leaf and stem, blessing on the fruit. Singing, blessing on the blossom, blessing on the root, blessing on the leaf and stem, blessing on the fruit. Blessing on the blossom, blessing on the root, blessing on the leaf and stem, blessing on the fruit. Thank you to the magical mighty powers that help grow goodness from small seeds that seem so small and alone, but they are not. Anything anywhere that seems small and alone, even we ourselves feel sometimes small and alone. We are not. But we are surrounded by the mighty magical powers of earth and sun and wind and rain. And should we ever doubt ourselves and feel as small as a seed, we can look inside and call on our inner strengths, the inner earth to hold us and ground us and give us quiet dark to germinate ideas, the inner sun to shine bright so friends smile at our light, the inner wind to breathe life and teach how to bend in the breeze, and our inner rain to wash away the old dust and dirt, the old ideas, and leave all clean for a fresh green future. The mighty magical powers that help to grow little seeds. And think back over the season, over the year, how much you have grown. Those little seeds of learning that you planted so long ago. The little seeds that you've sown and nurtured and tended and grown. And we celebrate that. Thank you for all you have grown, all you have learnt this year. And thank you for joining us on this journey, for your singing and dancing, playing, signing, watching, listening, smiling. Thank you. And thank you for the music and the amusing eyebrows.
Thanks for the stories.
And let us not forget to say thank you to the mighty magical powers. Let us not forget the children's secret, to sing. To sing a thank you to the mighty magical powers from which seeds grow goodness. The earth, the sun, the wind, the rain. The earth, the sun, the wind, the rain. The earth, the sun, the wind, the rain. The seeds we were sowing, our goodness now growing. We thank earth and sun, wind and rain who sustain. The seeds we were sowing, our goodness now growing. We thank earth and sun, wind and rain who sustain. The earth, the sun, the wind, the rain. The earth, the sun, the wind, the rain. The earth, the sun, the wind, the rain. Thank you for all you have sown and grown this year.